This I believe in always playing through the whistle. I have been told this since I was young, from anyone to my fellow peers, parents, and coaches. The first time I ever heard this repeatedly over and over, day in and day out, was my first years of football. Football has always been my sport. It has always been my family sport. So when I got to play the actual sport of full contact, all-out, hard-hitting football, it was time for me to learn the most important rule: play through the whistle. My dad and coaches said effort wins games, and that effort is the cause for success. That is exactly what playing through the whistle is: effort. A memory I have of this is when I was back in Rocket football. We were undefeated, and it was the last game of the season. We were tied, 16-16, in the last minutes of the final quarter. It was their ball. We knew the best outcome possible for us was a tie. It was the last play of the game. They hiked the ball. It was an option outside. They executed their box perfect, and there was a straight shot to the end zone. We thought the game was over. Everyone had quit. I saw it and was determined to not let them score, even though I had to do it myself. I sprinted my hardest across the field. I caught him from behind. We finished undefeated that season with a tie, but undefeated nevertheless, because I played through the whistle. Through the course of the last 7 weeks, I have read many short stories. My "this I believe" statement relates to some of these. First is the article of the week: unruly fans at games, not just faces in crowds. This article is all about sports, and it is also all about finding a solution to the problem until it is fixed. The managers heard this problem, and yet through all the challenges they found solutions to this problem until it was successful. Just like how I finished the play until I was successful. Finishing through the whistle can relate to any task you need to complete, because you need to do it until you're successful without stopping. Contents of a Dead Man's Pockets is another great example of finishing through the whistle. Because of his work ethic for his job, he has an option to do this extra work in order to maybe get a promotion he has been seeking for, and he does. He wants to be even more successful than he is, so he puts all his effort to accomplishing this. He didn't have to do all that extra work, just like I don't have to finish through the whistle, but we both decided to put our effort in to be successful. This is a major quality to have throughout life. The young lawyer in the short story of The Bet shows great determination to finish this goal, or through the whistle. He told the banker that he would stay in a jail-type setting, for 15 years to prove his point and earn his money. He certainly proved his point and was successful. He stayed in there for 15 years, and it was because of his mental aspect of not giving up and finishing the job that needed to be done. Also, extra credit at Middlebury shows a great push to finish through the whistle. They bring this old man Butch to every sporting event. This drives them to play hard for him all the way to the whistle and give great effort to win. This old man has great power over these young men to play harder, just like my dad had a great impact on me to finish the whistle. They will always remember to play for Butch and their team, as will I. Playing through the whistle can relate to almost every job you can think of. This is because for every job you have, you need to do it completely and with your best effort. If you do this, then you will most likely be successful. I learned the simple saying when I was 8 years old, and I will never forget it. If I do play through the whistle, then I'll get the job done. I believe that the most important way my "this I believe" statement and short stories relate is that these will both shape my life. This I believe is in always playing through the whistle, because if I do so, I will be successful.